It doesn't matter how many mistakes you make or how slowly you move forward, you still triumph over those who never learned the two words, keep trying. On a rugged path strewn with stones, some stumble and fall repeatedly, each scratch and bruise etched on their skin as proof of their mistakes. Their steps are slow and heavy, as if carrying a mountain on their shoulders, yet they persist, inching forward bit by bit. Meanwhile, some stand still at the starting line, feet clean, clothes pristine, their eyes merely watching, never tasting the essence of effort. And so, it's the one covered in dirt, moving slowly and scarred, who is the true victor, for they've conquered not just the grueling path, but also the laziness and futility of those who never dared to take a step. If you want to achieve what you've never had, then do what you've never done. Life is like a mysterious door, behind which lie the new things we've always longed for. But the key to unlocking that door doesn't lie in old habits or familiar paths. It's hidden in the steps that dare to venture beyond the comfort zone, in the courage to try what you've never experienced, like a fledgling bird that must risk spreading its wings to discover the vastness of the sky. We only reach what we've never had by doing what we've never done. Never regret what happened in the past, because at that moment, it was exactly what you wanted. The past is like a film that's already been played, each scene capable of making us laugh, cry, or sigh. But every decision, every turning point in it, was a choice you genuinely desired at that time. Don't blame yourself for mistakes, for they have shaped the person you are today. Smile at your memories, whether beautiful or broken, for they all prove you lived true to your heart, never missing a single emotion on your journey to growth. Worrying is the most futile thing in the world. Worrying is like sitting on a rocking chair. It keeps you moving back and forth, but never takes you forward. It drains your energy, clouds your reason, and traps your soul in an invisible spiral. The problems remain, waiting for your hands to solve them, while worrying only leaves behind exhaustion and unease. When you let go of it, you'll see the sky widen, your mind clear, and your heart calm enough to find the way forward. Don't confuse my personality with my attitude. My personality defines who I am. My attitude depends on who you are. Your personality is like the ground, solid, enduring, and ever-present, shaping the true person within you. Your attitude, however, is like a mirror, reflecting light or shadow depending on how others treat you. Don't rush to equate the two. A person may be sincere and straightforward by nature, but their attitude can flow gently like a stream in the face of kindness or cut sharply like a blade when met with deceit. Personality is the root, while attitude is merely a response to the world around you. Success is not the final destination, nor is failure an endless abyss. They're just fuel to make you stronger on the road ahead. Success isn't the highest peak to rest upon proudly, just as failure isn't a dark chasm to bury your dreams. They're merely milestones along the way, where you pause briefly to reflect before continuing onward. Each victory teaches you humility. Each fall teaches you to rise stronger. The road ahead is the true journey, and success or failure are simply the materials that forge your steps to be steadier. The only difference between a good day and a bad day lies in your attitude. A new day is like a blank page, and your attitude is the pen in your hand. If you draw smiles, shades of faith, and gratitude, that day will shine like dawn after a storm. But if you fill it with frowns, fatigue, and pessimism, the picture will be as bleak as a sunless gray sky. A good day or a bad one often depends not on what happens, but on how you choose to see and embrace it. When life pushes you to the edge, don't ask, "Why me?" Stand tall, clench your fists, and declare, "Go ahead, let's see how I overcome this." Like a tiny seed buried deep in dark soil, Only under the pressure of darkness and stones does it sprout and reach for the light. Harsh challenges don't come to break you. They come to forge a stronger version of yourself than you were yesterday. Never entrust your secrets to anyone, because if you can't keep them yourself, how can you expect others to? A secret is like a small flame in your hand, one moment of carelessness, and it can flare up, burning away your peace. If even you lack the resolve to guard it, how can you expect others to cherish it for you? Words, once spoken, can never return unchanged, and a secret shared is no longer yours alone. Sometimes, silence is your most loyal companion. Like wildflowers, learn to survive in the harshest conditions, even when others believe you can't. Wildflowers need no tending hand, no fertile soil, no sweet water. They rise proudly from cracks in stone, from parched earth, basking in sun and wind, blooming vibrantly. So too, with people sometimes unsupported, doubted, or mocked. But if you embrace the resilience of a wildflower, you'll prove no circumstance can stop a determined spirit. That resilience is the most beautiful flower in the eyes of life. When you seek someone to change your life, look in the mirror. Many chase after someone to save them, to carve a new path for their life. But the truth is, the only one who can change everything is already staring back at you in the mirror. That reflection holds both weakness and strength, fear and courage. If you dare to believe and dare to act, the figure in the mirror will be your guide, your companion, and the champion who transforms your life. Be strong. Everything will be okay. Be strong, for no storm lasts forever. The skies will clear, the sun will rise again, and today's wounds will heal with time. Every hardship is a test to make your heart more resilient, your steps steadier on the journey ahead. Trust that one day you'll look back with a smile, realizing the things that once brought you down were what built your strength today. If others respect you, respect them in return. If they don't respect you, still respect them. Don't let others' actions tarnish your good character. Respect is like light. When you give it, it not only brightens others, but also illuminates your own soul. For those who treat you kindly, respect is a natural response. But to remain calm and respectful toward those who disregard you, that is true strength. For character is like a gem, polished brighter through adversity. Don't let the darkness of others dim the light within you. The vast ocean cannot sink a ship unless water seeps inside. Likewise, difficulties cannot defeat you unless you let them. Amid the boundless sea, a small ship sails proudly through the waves. Fierce waves crash and howling winds rage. But as long as water stays out, the ship presses boldly toward the horizon. So it is with people. Hardships, failures, or cruel words are just storms outside. They cannot bring you down unless you let them seep into your mind and weaken your spirit. True strength lies in keeping your inner self steady, like a ship holding firm in the open sea. You only have one life, so do what makes you happy and stay with those who make you smile. Life is like a one-way train with no return ticket, so don't waste time standing still at the station just to please others. Embark on your own journey. Do what sets your heart alight and chase the dreams that spark your eyes. Above all, choose to be with those who make you feel at ease, at peace, and who bring a smile to your face even amid life's storms. For happiness isn't about how long the journey is, but about living true to yourself in every moment. If you expect others to be kind to you just because you're kind to them, it's like expecting a lion not to eat you because you don't eat it. Don't naively think your kindness will always be met with kindness from others. Life doesn't operate on such simple fairness. Just as you not eating a lion doesn't stop it from hunting you, its nature is to prey. So too, With people, some carry selfishness or cunning, and even your sincerity may not shield you from their harm. Be kind because it's your nature, not because you expect others to repay you. If others speak ill of you or judge you without knowing you, don't be sad. Remember this: dogs bark at strangers. When people criticize or judge you without understanding who you truly are, don't let it weigh you down. Their words are just meaningless noise along the roadside, unable to change your path. Remember, dogs bark at strangers. It's their instinct when faced with what they don't understand. So it is with people. Those who rush to criticize often know nothing about you. So why care? Let your silence and success be the loudest response. Sometimes it's not that a person has changed, only that their mask has fallen off. Sometimes we think someone has changed, becoming a stranger compared to who we thought they were. But in truth, they haven't changed. It's just that the mask they wore so cleverly has slipped away, like a statue coated in shimmering paint. Only when it peels does the rough stone beneath reveal itself. So it is with people. Time and circumstances don't transform them. They only expose the essence that was always there. And sometimes that truth hurts more than the idea of them changing. Of course, effort doesn't always guarantee success. Sometimes you give everything you have and still fail. Indeed, effort doesn't always ensure success. There are times when you pour out all your heart, burn with passion, and push to your limits, yet still face bitter failure. But that failure isn't the end. It's like a scratch on a rough gem, making its shine even brighter later on. Effort doesn't guarantee success, but it surely molds you into a stronger, more resilient, and worthier version of yourself to reach true success. You only have one life, so do what makes you happy and stay with those who make you smile. Life is like a book you write only once, with no drafts or do-overs. So don't let its precious pages be filled with obligation or sorrow. Write your own story with things that make your heart sing and your soul feel at peace. And most importantly, choose to be with those who bring you smiles. For a smile is the clearest proof of the happiness you deserve. Even monkeys can fall from their trees. Even monkeys, masters of climbing, tied to branches their whole lives, can slip and fall. So it is with humans. No one escapes mistakes. Failure isn't a sign of weakness. It's a natural part of the journey to growth. Just as a monkey's fall teaches it to grip tighter, our stumbles are chances to hone our resolve, wisdom, and strength for the steps ahead. Cold tea or cold rice can be endured. What's unbearable is a cold gaze or harsh words. A cup of cold tea can still be drunk. A bowl of cold rice can still be eaten. But a cold glance or curt words cut like a blade, leaving wounds that linger. What hurts isn't the chill of material things, but the coldness that seeps from another's heart. Thus, a warm look or gentle word can be worth more than a fortune, for they nourish the soul, warm the heart, and make life worth living.